Chris Davenport's illustrious career has encompassed nearly every aspect of skiing, and in each one, his participation has brought visibility to segments of the sport that would sprout wings and grow to become major ski components in their own right. Shortly following his arrival in Boulder from New Hampshire to attend the University of Colorado, Davenport was exploring a mountaineering store and came across a copy of Hall of Famer Lou Dawson's Backcountry Guidebook. At the time, Chris was an up-and-coming alpine racer with a wild dream that he might actually be able to make a career out of skiing.
He did tell me, and people have told me, that the guidebooks had a lot to do with him gradually segueing into his ski mountaineering career. So, in that sense, when somebody prepares themselves that way, I would call it there's a certain amount of destiny involved, perhaps.
The late Shane McConkey would prove to be the next guiding force in steering Davenport's career. Dav had moved to Aspen in 1993 and was working in the Snowmass race department when McConkey called with an invitation to join him at the U.S. Extreme Championships in Crested Butte. Although he had never heard of the event, Davenport accepted the invitation. Driving home from the competition, he found that he could not wait for the next event. His career turning point would come in 1996, winning the World Extreme Championships in Alaska, a feat that he would duplicate in 2001. In 1998, Chris won a bronze medal at the inaugural X Games skier cross in Crested Butte, while also claiming top honors in the 24 Hours of Aspen, skiing 245,000 vertical feet in 24 hours with teammate Tyler Williams. For the better part of the last decade, Davenport's primary focus has been on backcountry skiing and ski mountaineering. His success and skill, not only as a participant but as a spokesperson for many industry brands, has helped usher in the modern era of big mountain freeride skiing and the current nationwide AT and backcountry boom.
Can't think of another skier that's done more for promoting the sport of skiing in Colorado, and especially out in the backcountry, and the adventure that Chris is able to bring to camera.
In 2006, Chris literally took the sport to new heights, becoming the first person to climb and ski all 54 of Colorado's 14,000-foot peaks in less than 1 year. His Colorado 14ers project was widely acclaimed for its grit, commitment, and media-savvy execution. The coffee table book that chronicles the project has sold over 10,000 copies, while Davenport took his Colorado 14ers project to the next level by bagging the remainder of Colorado's 100 highest peaks.
I mean, it's an incredible accomplishment to ski all those peaks. The 14,000-foot peaks is what makes Colorado special.
Then the very fact that someone would go out and try and do this in a year demonstrated that Colorado is home to people that don't know quit.
He also made successful descents of the Eiger, the Matterhorn, Mount Blanc, and all of the major volcanoes in the Pacific Northwest. He has skied and guided on 6 continents, while also guiding a client to the summit of Mount Everest in 2011. Along the way, he managed to ski a rare descent of the Lhotse Face. As an educator, Chris has dedicated himself to guiding, teaching and helping others discover their potential through skiing. For the past 13 years, he has operated his own ski camps in Portillo, Chile, and is frequently hired as a private ski guide, lecturer, and mentor to the industry.
He's just always willing to do the next speaking engagement, talk to the next person, and really speak from the heart about how important these issues are to the future of our sport.
He has starred in almost 40 feature films, from Warren Miller to Matchstick Productions, during an era in which ski films were the most highly consumed media in the industry. Chris toured frequently with these films, meeting the consumers and inspiring the next generation of skiers. Perhaps no one has leveraged media as effectively to promote ski mountaineering, helping drive the growth in backcountry skiing and ski equipment.
He saw these innovations that were taking place on the equipment side, and he embraced that with his partnership with Kesley and Scarpa, and has really helped those companies continue to innovate, continue to meet the demands of the backcountry athlete.
And him being a celebrity and having made himself really well known through the ski competitions that he won, he was able to really, in a word, promote the sport in a good way, a very positive way.
And while his career veered dramatically off of the race course, Chris has been the voice of the FIS Women's World Cup races in Aspen for 15 years, while also occasionally calling the men's action for the Birds of Prey races in Beaver Creek.
I think he's just a great ambassador for the sport. I mean, here in Aspen, I don't think he's ever said no, you know, whether it's announcing a World Cup race or participating in fundraisers for Aspen Valley Ski and Snowboard Club, or just skiing around with some important clients, tour operators, whoever it is, on our behalf. And you can always trust Chris to, again, just be an ambassador for all the good things that skiing stands for.
You know, when you think of the people that a state is really, truly, genuinely proud of for all the right reasons, Chris Davenport's one of those people that, you know, goes right to the top of the list. He's just a generous, in many ways selfless person who has, you know, celebrated some of the greatest parts of not just the landscape of Colorado, but, you know, what we pride ourselves in our people.
It is with great pleasure that we welcome Chris Davenport to the Colorado Snowsports Hall of Fame as an honored member of the class of 2017.